That's why the first diksha that you're given, the COS, or contemplation of self, and it's about expanding consciousness. But the second diksha is about cutting through the conditioned mind. Okay. Do we have any other questions, comments? So for my friend out there that wanted to try to explain to me his very special knowledge about Krishna and that I don't understand anything, yes, I do understand. I've been on that path. When I went back to India, I saw things that, if Prabhupada was alive, he would have had a hemorrhage. They're putting spices in the food. He would have thrown it out in the street. Absolutely 100%. And what is this nonsense about, oh, we're vegetarian, but you've got to sit on an animal skin to meditate? What is this? Such nonsense. Such nonsense. And I've spoken about this many times, about in the old, and this is, I think, what got him set off, was because I was talking about the Hinduism, that the first time the vegetarianism came in was with Buddha. Before that, they were not vegetarians. Ram didn't go off and leave his castle with a bow and arrow. Just to protect himself. They were eating meat back then. They were killing the cow to serve to the honored guests back then. And the Kali Mandirs, they still sacrifice goats, and they still give the mantras to move this spirit on. It's part of life. Death is part of life here.
What? ਉਹਨੂੰ ਮੀਰੀ ਪਰਪਨ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ
ਹਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਗੋਟ ਨੂੰ ਕੱਟ ਕੇ ਹਾਏ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਉਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਖਾਂਦੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਪ੍ਰੋਟੈਕਟ ਕਰਦੇ ਖਾਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ
ਨਹੀਂ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਇੱਕ ਤਾਲੀ ਦੇ ਸਿੱਧੀ ਕਰੇ ਕਾਲੀ ਮਾਂ ਦੀ ਉਹ ਸਿੱਧੀ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਿ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੁੱਛਦਾ
he's have a question.
Yes.
He say maybe like some people make the puja like 41 days.
Yes.
Mankali's puja. So they, after then they get like a Holy Spirit or something. Or?
Yeah, a lot of people do pujas for a number of days to acquire some kind of powers or whatever. Okay. Yeah, if you do these kind of pujas and stuff, you can acquire powers. You can.
That's feel.
But it's limited stuff. It's limited. You know.
ਤਾਲੀਮਾਂ ਦੇਣ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਖਤਰਨਾਕ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਜੇ ਤਾਂ ਉਹ ਪੂਜਾ ਕਰ ਗਿਆ ਬੰਦਾ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਠੀਕ ਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਉਸ ਦਿਨ ਮਰ ਵੀ ਜਾਵੇ
He say, you know, the India, the people do the puja like this 41 days, like Mahakali the puja. He say, just like last day, it's really something bad for him. Maybe he's die. Something like that. The people scare.
Because they're doing sometimes they do black magic, some people, and stuff like that. Yeah, there are some people that misuse things. They misuse powers. They misuse it. But if you are grounded and you know the truth of being, these things cannot touch you. Really, they cannot touch you. I had one guy in Rishikesh, and he was claiming he was this black magician, everything, yada yada. He was going to do something to someone I knew, and I confronted him in the street. And I said, this nonsense has to end in this moment. He ran to the police. And I say, you see how powerful he is. He has to run to the police. He's afraid of me. He has no power. Understand, he has no power.
ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਕਈ ਬੰਦੇ ਲੋਕੀ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਮਿਸਯੂਜ਼ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਫਿਰ ਉਹ ਗਲਤ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਫਿਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਕੋਲ ਪਾਵਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ
Yes, of course.
ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ
We'll just stay in contact with Sachi and we'll let you know when the next satsang is. Yes, absolutely. Thank you for coming.
It was a pleasure.
Yes, enjoy your work this afternoon. Get time for seva.
Okay.
Yay. He has to go to work today, so. Yeah, so there are people that abuse things and abuse powers. But like I said, if you don't fear it, if you don't gravitate to it, if you don't fight it, it will go back where it came from. I've had this experience many times. I had one that was doing black magic and this and that, and tried to send something against me. And I had no fear with it. I didn't fight it. I didn't try to, anything with it. And it went back to them and they died. So yeah, those things are there.
ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਗਾਡ ਨੂੰ ਸਰੈਂਡਰ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਰਾਈਟ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬੈਠ ਕੇ ਪੂਜਾ ਪਾਠ ਕਰਨਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੰਮ ਵੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਫਿਰ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਆ ਕਿਸੇ ਨਾਲ ਬੁਰਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਪਰ ਜੇ ਕੋਈ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਬੁਰਾ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰਦਾ ਉਹ ਮੁੜ ਕੇ ਉਸੇ ਬੰਦੇ ਤੇ ਜਾਂਦਾ
I've talked about these things before. People come and say, oh, I have to protect myself with a white light. They never had any problem before that. Then they start putting the white light around themselves and then they start having problems. Why is this? Because they're also getting the opposite of what they're looking for. Because they're operating from fear. Understand?
I have questions. Some people they like they are vegetarian and they like eat like meat. They don't like eat Tuesday. Some people like they don't eat like Thursday. Some other days they eat. That's be okay.
That's a personal choice.
Yeah.
That's a personal choice. Whatever their mindset is concerning it, they've got some belief system about it. So they're just buying into that belief system. But there's nothing about, oh, you eat meat on this day is better than that day or whatever. No. But if you really believe that, then of course you're going to set those boundaries for yourself. You've just put yourself in that box.
ਨਹੀਂ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਬੰਦੇ ਨੂੰ ਬੰਦਾ ਮਾਰ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਪਾਪ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਜਾਨਵਰ ਹੈ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਤਾਂ ਆਤਮਾ ਜਾਂ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਹੈ ਹੀ ਆ ਨਾ
He have question.
ਉਹਨੂੰ ਮਾਰ ਦਿਓ ਪਾਪ ਨੇ
He said that some people just like kill the person. So everybody say you do something wrong, that's not good. And God watching you, And you kill the like goat, lamb, like chicken, anything. The God make those things, right?
That what?
So this thing not wrong something or it's right? To kill the like goat, chicken, everything. So the people like kill those one like a goat, right? So these things is not wrong. Please have question.
Yeah. No, I understand. Yeah, no, that life and death.
Yeah.
When there's life, there's death.
Yeah.
Everything is going to.
Life is every same.
Yeah. Life and death, they are there, and it only has to do with the form. But there is no death to the spirit.
One time
You know what I mean? There is no death to the spirit. Only the body goes. But the spirit does not die. The animal, if the animal is killed for the sacrifice and the meat is used, whatever, the spirit goes on to its next existence.